Hey, what's up? This is day 4. We're getting back instantly to look for the basically just the results that we got because yesterday we launched the campaign and I'll start sharing my screen. It I'm having good signals, okay? I'm not saying that it performed well or not, but I have a basically 1% reply rate. This opportunity is not real. It's basically someone who answered my email saying that they are not a company. They are not a company that does seminars, but it was actually an agency that organizes seminars. So it's like I sent outreach to my competitor. Okay, that's bad. I didn't filter the list well, just because the reason that I didn't enrich the list that way, I was aware that there is like few companies that are like event agencies that organize these types of events for companies, and I said, yeah, it doesn't matter. I will leave like a couple hundreds in there. There's no problem. So I sent 225, and as I said, 1%. Here are the metrics. We'll go to see some of the replies. So most replies are out of office, but it's a good signal. It just means that my emails are landing, but it's normal also because these are my my Google inboxes. So it's Google to Google, so deliverability is kind of better. Okay. Um, Management assistants. We have basically, yeah, like a solid 10 or 15. Yeah, 10 or 15 replies here, even more. Yeah, there's a lot, but they are not counted here as responses, even though they should. That's weird. If I wanna see the yeah, so the next steps are I will add some other leads to this campaign because it's performing well deliverability wise, but the period is not the best. We're like at in July, most people are in vacation. I don't know about it actually. So what I will do is that I will leave it like this for today, so that the remaining 150 leads basically got sent tomorrow, and then I'll see what to do from there, because we're let me go to my calendar here. Wednesday. um, Wednesday, basically all responses come to Thursday. Okay. I got distracted talking about my clients, and I also have a meeting tomorrow with a company called Bizstay Apartments. So Bizstay Apartments, they are like a company in the Netherlands. So these ones are pretty cool. I will just for tomorrow I will do some research about them. and to be just prepared for the sales call. So my to-do list for today is do research about this client. Okay. I will delete all of this. What I will do is research about clients. I will adapt my sales pitch. Sales pitch and also sales presentation, because I honestly like sales. In terms of sales, I'm not the best. I'm not doing the best. So I should ask more questions. Like get the people more uncomfortable. Because a lot of people like to bullshit. Like, yeah, we don't do this right now because, and basically slacking and saying all of the filler words and buzzwords. And sometimes I talked about this with a friend called Anas, and he told me like sometimes you gotta correct these clients. You gotta like basically just random. How do you say it? Just call them out on their bullshit. Okay, saying, yeah, I don't think that's this way. I think that's you not willing to do the work or whatever. Okay. Um, so yeah, I will adapt my sales pitch and my presentation for this client to try to close him. After that, I will buy. I will show you what I will buy. Give me a sec. Where is the other tab? Oh, it must be here. Yeah, I will buy this one. Okay, I decided I will buy 99 inboxes for one domain, so I will buy one domain and give me back here. I will buy one domain plus 99 inboxes. Okay. After that, I will buy inboxes. I don't know how they function, if they put it directly to warm up in your instantly or not, but I think that's what they do. So with that, I would have, but I will leave them to warm up for at least 21 days. These ones, it is like my last tackle to just deliver for my first client, because to be honest, I don't wanna refund him. I spent a lot of infrastructure. I didn't spend the whole 750, but yeah, it's kind of, I think even for my mental and for my how do you call it, motivation, it's better if I deliver, to just also kill those limiting beliefs that I have. Because to be honest, guys, I'm still struggling with my brain telling me, this niche is not good. The client that you, even with proof being me signing a client, my brain is telling me you're not. Yeah, this is all fluff. You will not go into the lever. That's not the good niche. Actually, hotels don't need sales. All that kind of fluff. And I went for a run this evening, and I thought about it on my way back. I was driving, and I was saying, if I if I study this niche very well, I can make it work actually. Because most hotel sales, what they do is that they rely either on OTAs, which are booking and all of that stuff. They they rely on the third part agencies like Carlson Wagon Lead, HRS, that basically big agencies that have agreements with companies, and the companies, for some um, ease and practicity, they go to the agency, they tell them we want to do this and this and this, and the agency takes care of the rest. Okay, so let's say that the agency are my biggest competitors because they do the work for the clients, but they charge very high fees, very high. Their business model is quite interesting because what they do is that they charge the client, which is the company that they are looking for an event for, and they also charge the hotel because they bring him business. So they take commission from both sides, and they basically winning. How am I? The way I should think is how can I make myself different, and how can I make them look irrelevant, and what their approach lacks basically. So their approach is pricey. That's the first thing, but I don't wanna play on the price tag. That's not the lever I want to pull. I'll continue my mind map that I was thinking about. So there is like the OTAs, there is also the agencies, and last thing are the events, like the workshops. Basically, the sales of a hotel goes to a workshop, and they meet a couple of companies. They talk and they tell them, yeah, okay, if you have an event, you can come to our hotel. We have boardrooms, we have seminar rooms. You can do your event in, and that's how basically they connect. Okay, so that's being the only one direct way companies come to a hotel. That's the only way that's free for the hotel, besides paying like the fees for the workshop or something similar. Okay, so I was thinking I can leverage that. Being, yeah, you only rely on OTAs and agencies. You have like workshops happen even once in a 6 months and 8 months, and not all sales want to go there. So basically, hotels don't have a cold outbound system that is running for them directly, which is just getting them clients from their own channels, which is actually not true because I'm using the connector angle. So I'm going to the client, talking to them, and then referring them to the hotel. Yeah, it needs a little bit more thought processing, and I'm sure that with this client I have now and the few meetings that I done, yeah, I also forgot to tell you something else. This is actually more interesting than I thought. This guy here, this rich guy that they have like resorts in Luxembourg, Switzerland, Marbella in Spain, beautiful places. I wrote him an email. I don't know if I documented this in the previous videos, but he replied today, which is quite good. He told me, yeah, I sent a loom in a video, and I sent this was yesterday, and I sent him a follow up 4 hours ago, and he replied to me this: sorry for the late reply. We are in the middle of super high season, 100% occupancy. I will look at it during this week, promise. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm not leaving my beliefs. I'm not letting my beliefs limit me on this one. Okay, I will follow up, do whatever it takes. So here the plan is to wait him for his reply, and to basically follow up again on Friday if he doesn't reply. I think that's it. I will just do everything and then get back. So I'm back. My gimbal just died, so the framing of the camera is slightly different. But let's see our to-do list here, which is very messy. So I made some research about the guy, found out his LinkedIn, and I fed all the information to ChatGPT. Ended up having a lot of useful information. I did create a new sales pitch, which is this one. I'll show it to you. It's like basic one in a whimsical type of document. I don't want to do fancy stuff, you know. I prefer something like this, straight to the point, which is good. And finally, the domain. I didn't buy it because it's not cheap. It's $100. So I want to consider some things before, which are I don't know if it's a good idea to go here, but yeah. So basically, in Namecheap, I bought 5 domains at the beginning, and I had 2 months free trial with the private email. And now the free trial will end in tomorrow, basically, Friday, and I need to renew them, which will cost me. I made a post on the community about this. It would be easier if I just read the post. Here. So the math is per domain. You can have one private email pro plan, which includes 3 inboxes, which I have. So I need to pay $41.88 per domain, which is $167.52 per domain. So the question is, maybe I'll just renew 3 domains and I leave 1 domain and I buy the private, the mails.so MS inboxes from. I'm having the reflection now, but I need to make a decision at the latest tomorrow, so I'll leave it for tomorrow. I'll do my sales call tomorrow. I will what I will do again. Yeah, I will add the other lists on instantly, because now I'm basically like 150 leads away from finishing it. So I will add more leads for Google, even though I only have out of office responses right now. And yeah, see you tomorrow. That's all for today.